I didn't just lose my purpose. I ran from it. And life had to break me to make me stop. I wasn't living. I wasn't aligned. I wasn't even showing up for myself. I was just surviving in the most self-destructive ways possible. And when you're that disconnected, you don't thrive. You barely cope. And for me personally, that looked a lot like alcohol, like isolating, like letting my mind go to those deep, dark black holes because facing my life felt harder than escaping it. And my friend, I need you to hear this part so clearly. I didn't change because I got wise. I changed because life stripped every distraction that I used to hide behind. And why? Because I'm freaking bullheaded. Because I am so stubborn. Because I ignored every gentle warning until God finally said, enough, Shanda. If you won't move, I'm going to move everything around you. And that's exactly what needed to happen. My coping, it was gone. My comfort, it was gone. That false stability, gone. Even the parts of my identity that I clung so hard to keep control of, they were gone. And it wasn't a soft awakening at all. It was a collapse, a demolition of the version of me that was slowly killing me. And you know what? Being stripped to nothing is freaking brutal. But it's the only time that you can finally see everything. Because purpose doesn't always come as a calling. Sometimes it comes as consequences. As the moment your life becomes too heavy to numb. As the realization that you've abandoned yourself for far, far too long. And for me, that was my turning point. Not a whisper, a reckoning. But here's the part that still amazes me. When everything that was fake fell apart, everything that was real finally had space to breathe. And writing wasn't glamorous. It wasn't poetic. It wasn't part of some magical calling. It was my survival. It was my honesty. It was the first thing that I chose that didn't hurt me. And piece by piece, word by word, I found the woman that I'd lost. And with her, I found my purpose. Because here's the truth. When you're disconnected from your purpose, you will always reach for something to fill that void. But nothing fills it except for true alignment. Purpose, it's not a luxury. It's your lifeline. It keeps you from going to the places you were never meant to go. It holds you when everything else falls apart. So if your life feels like it's collapsing and if your coping is catching up with you, if you feel like you're disappearing into a shell of yourself, my friend, you're not failing. You're being rebuilt. This isn't your ending. This is your clearing. This is life refusing to let you stay misaligned. And if you take anything away today, I want you to take this with you. Your purpose is on the other side of this. I promise you. And you won't rise because someone told you to. You'll rise because staying where you are will finally cost you way too much. That's when everything shifts. That's when it all starts. So if you happen to be in what I call your stripping season, I want you to tell the truth about where you are. Say it out loud. Say I'm disconnected. Say I'm coping. Honesty is the first doorway back to yourself. And I want you to look at the coping not with a shame lens, but with curiosity. Be curious about yourself. Your coping is a compass. It shows you exactly where you are hurting. And ask yourself the real question, what part of me is breaking because it's not aligned with who I'm supposed to be? That's a magical question to ask yourself. And allow the stripping. What's falling apart is falling apart for a reason. Stop trying to rescue what's meant to leave. Rebuild with intention, not avoidance. Even one small aligned action can reconnect you with the purpose that you thought you lost. And if you're in that place right now, that place where it feels like everything is falling apart, where your coping is no longer working, where you don't recognize the person staring back at you, my friend, I want you to know this. This season is not here to punish you. It's here to realign you. It's here to strip away all that's been dimming you. It's here to make room for the purpose that you've been too overwhelmed, too scared, too stubborn, or too hurt to claim. Your purpose isn't gone. It's been waiting for you to finally stop running so it can finally lead you home. My friend, if you have any questions, as always, shoot me a DM. I'm here for you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.